When boarding a flight, there's always a moment of uncertainty when checking in luggage. Will it make it to the destination? Will it come back intact? Will anything be missing? These are questions travelers ask every day. But the reality is this: your checked luggage will be safe if you follow these tips. While no method guarantees 100% safety, there are several powerful steps that can significantly reduce the chances of damage, delay, or loss. These tips are not just for frequent flyers or business travelers. Every traveler deserves peace of mind. Whether heading for a vacation, a family visit, or a global adventure, these steps can help protect everything inside that suitcase. So stay tuned, take notes if needed, and by the end of this video, you'll be better prepared for your next flight. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more helpful travel content like this. Number 1. Choose a durable, high-quality suitcase. The very first layer of protection for checked baggage is the suitcase itself. This is not the place to compromise or go for the cheapest option. A suitcase acts like armor for the valuable contents inside. If the material is flimsy or the structure weak, even the best packing can't stop damage from occurring. Hard-shell suitcases made from polycarbonate, ABS, or even aluminum provide superior protection. These materials can absorb impact, resist crushing, and endure the high-pressure environment of cargo holds. Unlike fabric suitcases, which can easily tear or stretch under stress, hard-shell luggage is far better at preserving the shape and security of what's inside. Another often overlooked point is the visibility of the suitcase. A suitcase that's too common, like the typical black or navy design, can be easily confused with others at baggage claim. Opting for a distinctive color, a custom tag, or a bright strap can prevent mix-ups and discourage theft. Thieves are less likely to target bags that stand out and are easily identifiable. Also, check the quality of the zippers, handles, and wheels. These parts take a lot of abuse in transit. A broken wheel or a busted zipper can make a journey miserable. In short, investing in a high-quality suitcase is not a luxury. It's a smart strategy to protect belongings. Number 2. Use a TSA-approved lock. Securing luggage with a TSA-approved lock adds both a physical and psychological barrier against tampering. These locks allow airport security to open bags if needed without cutting or destroying anything. This helps during random inspections or when bags are flagged for further screening. But beyond satisfying the Transportation Security Administration, a lock discourages opportunistic theft. Checked luggage passes through many hands: check-in agents, baggage handlers, cargo loaders, and security teams. While the vast majority are honest professionals, all it takes is one opportunist during a busy shift to open an unsecured bag and swipe something small but valuable. Modern suitcases often come with built-in combination locks, some with features that alert owners if a bag has been opened. But even if the suitcase doesn't have one, attaching a sturdy combination lock to the zippers can serve the same purpose. And remember, not all locks are TSA compliant. Make sure the lock displays the red Travel Sentry logo, which signals that it's approved and accessible with a universal TSA key. In addition to physical locks, some travelers choose to zip tie their luggage zippers for extra assurance. These ties can be cut quickly by TSA if needed, and they also offer a visible indicator if the bag has been opened. That said, zip ties should not replace proper locks, but they can work well as a backup measure. Number 3. Remove old airline tags and stickers. A small but often ignored tip is to remove old flight tags and barcodes from previous trips. Leaving these on the suitcase can confuse automated baggage scanners and even lead to luggage being routed to the wrong destination. Airports rely heavily on automated systems to sort baggage. These systems scan the barcodes on luggage tags to determine where each suitcase should go. If an old barcode from a past trip is still stuck to the bag, the system might pick it up, creating confusion during sorting. This can cause unnecessary delays, rerouting issues, or in the worst case, the bag might get loaded onto the wrong flight entirely. In addition to removing old stickers, make sure the current tag is clearly visible and securely attached. It should be fastened tightly to the handle and protected from tearing off during handling. Plastic tag sleeves or covers can help keep them intact, especially in wet or snowy weather conditions. Also, if using connecting flights or multi-leg travel, keep a printed copy of the baggage tracking number or receipt provided during check-in. This number can be crucial if anything goes wrong and the bag needs to be traced. Such a small step, just tearing off an old sticker, can mean the difference between a smooth arrival and a stressful delayed reunion with personal belongings. Number 4. Pack smart and distribute weight evenly. How a suitcase is packed plays a huge role in its safety. Even weight distribution, proper padding, and careful compartmentalization protect both the items inside and the suitcase itself. Heavy items should go near the wheels or bottom half of the suitcase. This keeps the center of gravity low, reducing strain on the suitcase structure and helping it roll smoothly. It also prevents top-heavy imbalance, which can cause bags to fall or tip during handling. Delicate or fragile items should be placed in the center of the suitcase, cushioned by softer items like clothes or towels. Never place breakables near the sides of the bag, where external force is most likely to impact. If carrying electronics, souvenirs, or gifts, make sure they are not only padded, but also comply with airline and customs regulations. Certain electronics and batteries might be restricted in checked bags, so always double-check. Clothing can be rolled instead of folded to save space and reduce wrinkles. Compression bags can help shrink large items like jackets or sweaters, leaving more room for organizing other belongings. Lastly, never overpack. A suitcase stretched to the max is more prone to zipper failure, bulging, and damage during transport. Keeping it within size and weight limits protects both the suitcase and the items inside. Packing smart is not just about saving space, it's about protecting what matters. Number 5. Label luggage inside and out. One of the most powerful yet underrated safety measures is proper labeling. Every suitcase should have identification both on the outside and the inside. This ensures that even if the outer tag is ripped off, there's still a way for airline staff to identify and return the bag to its rightful owner. The exterior tag should clearly state the owner's full name, mobile number, email address, and destination address, especially if traveling internationally. Avoid putting full home addresses unless necessary for privacy reasons. Inside the suitcase, place a copy of the travel itinerary and a business card or written note with the same contact information. This can be taped to the lid or placed in a mesh pocket. Using a smart luggage tag with QR codes or GPS trackers is becoming increasingly popular. These devices can be scanned or tracked via phone, making it easier to locate missing baggage. While not necessary for every traveler, tech-based tags provide peace of mind, especially for expensive luggage or long international trips. Proper labeling won't prevent a suitcase from being delayed or misplaced, but it drastically increases the chances of a quick recovery. When airport staff can't identify the owner of a bag, it often ends up in the unclaimed luggage section for days or even weeks. A simple name and number can prevent that outcome. Number 6. Avoid packing valuables in checked bags. One of the golden rules of safe travel is to never pack valuable or irreplaceable items in checked luggage. This includes things like cash, jewelry, important documents, medications, electronics, car keys, and anything sentimental or extremely expensive. Even with all the precautions in place, checked luggage can occasionally be delayed, misrouted, or in rare cases tampered with. Airlines typically limit liability for lost or stolen items, especially when it comes to valuables. And most travel insurance policies don't fully cover expensive belongings unless itemized and declared in advance. Medications in particular should always be kept in carry-on luggage. Missing even a few doses during travel can be a serious health risk. Likewise, laptops, cameras, and tablets should remain with the traveler. Not only are they expensive, but they're also delicate and can be damaged by impact, rough handling, or exposure to extreme temperatures in cargo holds. Airlines strongly advise passengers to carry their most important belongings with them in the cabin. If it's something that would be a major loss, financially or emotionally, it's best to keep it close. Number 7. Arrive at the airport early and watch the bag being tagged. Timing matters when it comes to checked luggage. Arriving late at the airport increases the risk that the bag won't make it onto the plane, especially during busy seasons or short layovers. Arriving at least 2 to 3 hours early for international flights and at least 90 minutes early for domestic flights gives staff enough time to process and route the luggage correctly. It's also smart to watch the airline staff as they tag the bag. This may seem like a small step, but it ensures that the correct destination is printed and scanned. Mistakes can happen, especially when check-in counters are rushed. Verifying that the destination code on the tag matches the final destination of the trip is a simple but powerful way to avoid misrouting. Some travelers go a step further and take a quick photo of their bag with the tag on it before it disappears on the conveyor belt. This serves as proof of what the suitcase looked like, how it was tagged, and when it was checked in. Useful information in case of a dispute or baggage claim. Being early isn't just about beating long lines. It's a proactive strategy for giving both the traveler and the bag the best chance of arriving safely and on time. Number 8. Take photos of the packed contents before departure. Photographing the contents of the suitcase before closing it might seem unnecessary, but it can be incredibly helpful in case of loss, theft, or damage. In the unfortunate event of needing to file a baggage claim with the airline or an insurance company, clear photo evidence helps validate what was inside. This also helps when items go missing. Without proof, it's difficult to convince an airline or insurer that certain items were ever inside the bag. A few quick pictures showing the general layout, any high-value items, and how the bag was packed can make the claim process smoother and faster. It also provides peace of mind. Travelers often forget what they packed until they arrive at their destination. Having a visual reference helps during unpacking and ensures nothing gets left behind or misplaced in hotel rooms or during repacking for the return flight. For even better organization, some travelers include a simple inventory list inside the suitcase or on their phone. This doesn't have to be detailed, just a quick list of key items, electronics, or outfits to remember. Preparedness like this takes only a few extra minutes but adds real protection. Number 9. Consider AirTags or GPS trackers. Technology can play a big role in luggage security. Attaching a Bluetooth tracker like an Apple AirTag, Samsung SmartTag, or a GPS device allows travelers to monitor the location of their luggage in real time through a smartphone. These small devices can be hidden inside the suitcase, tucked into a pocket, or attached to an interior strap. Once the bag is checked, the tracker provides updates on its location, whether it's sitting in the departure airport, in transit, or waiting at baggage claim. This is especially helpful during tight layovers, where bags may not be transferred in time. There have been many documented cases of travelers using AirTags to locate lost or delayed luggage, often before the airline even updates its own tracking system. In some cases, travelers have even helped airlines recover stolen luggage using the location data provided by these devices. While not essential, this level of tracking offers reassurance and allows for faster responses if anything goes wrong. The small investment in a tracking device can save hours, or even days, of stress. Just make sure to check airline and TSA guidelines regarding batteries and tracking devices. Most modern ones are compliant, but it's always best to verify. Number 10. Be mindful. During layovers and flight changes, one of the highest risk times for luggage is during flight connections and layovers. When bags have to be transferred between planes, especially if the layover is short, there's a greater chance they might not make the switch in time. Being mindful of how flight schedules affect luggage is crucial. When booking tickets, try to choose layovers with at least 60 to 90 minutes between flights for domestic trips, and at least 2 hours for international connections. These windows give both the traveler and the baggage team enough time to make smooth transfers. Also, when flights are rebooked or changed last minute, make sure to confirm the status of the checked luggage. If the original flight is missed or rescheduled, the suitcase may already be loaded onto a different plane. Airlines usually try to reunite passengers with their bags quickly, but delays can occur. During international travel, some destinations require travelers to collect and recheck their bags at the first port of entry. For example, entering the US often involves clearing customs and immigration, where passengers must retrieve and recheck baggage, even if they have a connecting flight. Missing this step can result in luggage not making it to the final destination. Understanding how these processes work and planning accordingly helps minimize confusion and increases the chances that both traveler and bag arrive at the same place at the same time. Travel doesn't have to be stressful when it comes to checked baggage. With the right steps, knowledge, and a little bit of preparation, luggage can be kept secure, organized, and safe from start to finish. These tips are used by seasoned travelers, pilots, and flight crew alike, and they work. Thanks for watching. For more essential travel advice, destination guides, and flying tips, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for weekly updates that make every journey smoother and smarter. Safe travels!